as they're going through final preparations. And it is indeed time, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, hold on.
Production, you're having us on. You are having us on. That is absolutely not a real score. Surely it can't be. I mean, look, FURIA play well. They've beaten down SSG, a team that everyone thought would beat. FURIA banning it away. I like it because it just hinders players like Rin, who already up on the roof, for example, and you've got Yas pushing inside of Aqua. So all but the east side of the map currently being focused in their attacking point, but it's Rare to strike first with a rare kill onto Yas, it feels like. Not normally a player to be brought down so easily. Fantasy striking back, Katsang off the board, and already DAMWON Kia have been slaughtered in round number 1.
Every single time DAMWON Kia have tried to move into this building, they have been shut down. No one even coming close to it.
Trusted. This will be one of those rounds, it's like a knife round at the start of a friendly competition where it's like, hey, we're down 1-0, it's a write-off round, there isn't much to take away from it, except FURIA get the first one on the board. That's the only real true. Either way, a little bit scattered at the moment. That makes me a little bit nervous when I think about it, but you're looking towards the drone work coming out, and there's 3-4 drones then we're just pushing their way in through Aqua. Indicates what the game plan's going to be. Deny any potential would-be C4ers from below, get yourself set up for the site, execute, and then hit it hard.
LATAM started for a second there from Coded, so they were able to sneak in at least and tap it once or twice. Going to try to do the same thing now as they work their way in and go for the corner. Planet attempts to resist it there. There's the Nitro. It's not going to work out though, thrown way too deep into the site. Well, we will see a few player here. Lenda now needs to aggress back out to Aqua, and this is going to be so tough to retake here. DAMWON has all the post-plant positioning they needed with the failed Nitro cell, failing to deny the plant. It's nearly impossible for Lenda and Highs to get themselves back into a retake position. They're going to try to move themselves out, but already you can see the counter pressure coming back in. Coded as well, catching Lenda, and then Rin finishes it off there. It's a triple on the round for Coded, and a much better play overall from DAMWON Kia.
Focus on this wall being opened up. They can force the defenders out. That is when you then start saying, okay, they're isolated to 90, they're isolated into theater. This should be easy for us to do. As long as we aren't losing members in silly places, we'll be dying here. One of those things that I look at and say, your flank watchers died watching the flank this early on.
Been put out by that point by Woogieman as well, so that's a very much needed utility that's going to go away. Great trade here once again from Coded, who's really leading the charge for DAMWON in the fragging department. Yes, of course, supporting closely behind as he gets a second on this round, knocking out Fantasy and very quickly turning around that player disadvantage.
VIP, and this is absolutely free for you. There's not going to be much to worry about. And Rin, I guess is the problem when you're a little bit thin on the ground. 2 of them coming in from the south side flank, some pushing it from the north. They could just pincer into 2 of these players, and the rest are essentially irrelevant. Rin upon the repel, Lenda shutting down Yas is a big one because that removes most of that north side threat.
Rare also coming in to counter out the pressure on repel here by the main story window, but is Rare going to catch it? No, he's not. Rin gets a free pickup against the rotate over towards Luggage. Lenda also goes into a downstate here, so suddenly FURIA falls just down to Miracle to clutch this one out. He's held back, but he's not going to be able to deny the plan as a result of that. Lenda's finished off, and now Miracle truly alone. A great pump from the M590 to finish off Rin. Nearly catches a player leaping out the big window, but now he's going to go blind for a few seconds here. That gives DAMWON Kia the relief they need to probably close this one out. Coded on the repel in the post plant. Has a perfect angle to deny the counter defuse if we even see Miracle get onto it at this point. And Katsang can rush in should the play fail there, as we see Miracle unfortunately run right into the crosshairs of this player on the balcony. Quite a dominant stance for them back in the first round, but this time they're going to take a tactical pause before they go into it. Things are not going
and get that playstyle back on side.
Yeah, that aggressive playstyle is something we've come to.
Their time, burn through drones, force utility out of them, all these things, go back and let them do what they want. That's not really the way to play the game, even though a couple of teams do have success with it. It's absolutely not recommended. Rare going to be the first one potentially going down here, so not quite playing out the way they wanted. Just patience being shown by DAMWON Kia. Coded still inside of spawn essentially after about 1:20, and finally gets rewarded with his patience. Definitely gives some lean to good things come to those who wait.
Coded continuing to be the sniper that this team needs, and Yas just walking right into the site, tearing them apart here. Obviously not the actual site itself, but this hold up inside of Billiards gets torn to shreds.
Going down, 5 versus 2. That DAMWON diesel train is starting to move, John, and I'm nervous if FURIA can keep up.
FURIA continuing to play this out with more and more aggression as well. We can see Highs moving in, but he's got a flank lined up against him, so he's already a dead player here as Woogieman takes him down. Rin as well finishes things off. I think that's, oh, never mind, it's not going to be Yas picking up the triple kill. There had them and Rin confused, but either way, a triple on the round.
DAMWON Kia and say, if you want the information, well, guess what? You're simply not going to have it here. You're going to have to play things a little bit slower and be a little bit more sure about all the moves that you want to make. Highs being peppered, drops down inside of office. No one's there to close and has support up towards the north side coming in from Rare. A good safe drop away, though they have conceded control of this top floor.
Nice. Lenda going to be able to negotiate a double kill from the inside of Luggage, using the window for it as well. Katsang will show up here and trade out against Miracle, but still,
I got sight.
We're going to see the members of DAMWON Gaming move in, take control of the site, but to what degree, though, is the question. It's not a great amount of control, as we're seeing as Fantasy moves in, trades out Katsang fairly quickly, and leaves only Coded in the fight anymore. And as well, Coded moving in, he's got a massive crossfire coming his way. There's no escaping that, as the members of FURIA come back with a vengeance suddenly here as we inch towards the end of the half.
Well, we spoke a lot about the mutant Mozzie at the very start of the round, about it denying away the intel game out of DAMWON Kia. Apparently no drones there, watch to the left inside of office that watched him down, but he took it out. That's sort of what prompted Rin to have to hold the angle and eventually push it out of fear of wasting too much time. So now you're looking at it in a spot and saying, okay, you've got the control you need of the west side. You can start looking at Kitchen, but that pressure is going to be quite light. Fantasy trying a run out, and Coated is to confirm it. Miracle dangerously low. Out comes the first smoke canister, and Katsang is in, going for a plan. So we've got these two lovebirds scrapping on the south side. Elsewhere, there's a full-on execute coming through. Plan is down. Lenda down to a slither of HP. Coated is Coated indeed. A double kill in the round. Lenda with another off of a C4. A 4 versus 3, making a 3 versus 3. 2 C4s coming through in quick succession. 30 seconds to play with John here. And DAMWON Kia in the driving seat. Still
another Nitro cell to be used here by FURIA as well, so they can bring that in, but never mind. It's just lost as Woogieman gets the kill against Highs. That's also sending the kill advantage back into the favor of DAMWON Kia once again, with Yas getting another one to nearly seal the deal. Lenda's all that's left. Doesn't even catch Rin behind the blue bar as well. So it's a solid round picked up from DAMWON Kia at the end of the half.
Playing it, it's kind of settled into a niche, but the fact that it has 4 Roteros to play behind is just ludicrous.
Yeah,
you can destroy so much all in one go. On maps like Villa, you tend to see it getting brought out, but before that even gets a chance to get into effect, FURIA are finding themselves a couple of kills. They did find one back onto Fantasy. Not bad. You remove the frag on the Lucy. Not the greatest start.
So much aggression coming in here now from the members of FURIA to just instantly crunch on anyone from DAMWON that they're able to catch, but it's not solidified just as of yet here. Katsang, most recent.
So chooses play up and down around 90 without fear or consequence. Coated the one holding close. Must know there's a man just outside the window. If he sprays through the frame, he might find his head. What a shot onto Rare. 3 versus 2 for DAMWON Kia. 50 seconds to play with for FURIA. This could go from bad to worse, John.
Now, Lenda and Miracle trying to group up to make some type of pinch into the site here. Lenda as well will deal with the Banshee sitting on site. That enables his own capability to swing in, but still they can hopefully try to catch a pick against one of the members of DAMWON if they are going to be caught rotating here. That second as well, Toxic Wave only just now going out, and Coded sniping another member of FURIA out of the round. Lenda, the only one left, and I think Coded wants this one as well, but Rin's going to steal it with a nice dash right out into the hallway there to seal the deal and give DAMWON Kia their 5th round. APAC, and certainly Latin America, of course, as we've seen over the past 2 majors, has truly become real contender regions on par, even above some of the more well-known regions in North America and Europe. Coded continuing to dominate again here. Katsang with a second. Katsang will be exchanged, and so will Rin, though, as Lenda finds that very nice pixel shot against Rin to eliminate.
Very easily been a 4 versus 3 right now for DAMWON Kia. It's good that FURIA have found the kills, but small mistiming issues, and again, the teamship that we saw in their game earlier on today just isn't as strong as what it was.
Also important to note, in terms of utility lost from the players that ended up going down there, FURIA loses that fight far more, but that's going to change now with Woogieman's elimination. Not so much the case anymore, as FURIA will have full rights to execute out onto the site at this point. They still have their hard breach to open up any hacks because they might need to, as I see at least one was reinforced there. And off, also, he's very low HP, so aggressive moves are not really going to work out for him anyway, and he's lost his only other teammate now as Coded goes down close to the sites. This will be a desperate effort for him to try and clutch out the 1v3. Certainly not impossible. I don't believe his position is that well. No, never mind. It's very well known. As Miracle shuts it down very quickly and gives the round over to FURIA.
At the end of the day, all anyone will remember is the score at the top of your screen. 5-3 to DAMWON Kia. FURIA now starting to find a way back in. It's still a tall mountain to climb. One more round for DAMWON Kia, and it's overtime at store between sites. Very easy to break out if required at a moment's notice. And they've backed it up akin to what we see on maps like Cafe when holding down inside a cigar shop. You've got the laser gates and the castle barricades together. That's a lot of utility for FURIA to chew through if they want to make this man sat inside a theater feel uncomfortable. Miracle has escaped death twice. It is quite literally a miracle at this point. Twice he's been gunned down by the man inside a theater, yet still he stands. In they come for the plant. He's in behind the bomb chassis. I open it, breaks, and then comes the C4. The laser gate, though, might have caught it out in just a second, but the the smoke canister goes through, finds him down. Woogie also on the deck, and they get the spray down onto the Iana. Rin doing a lot of work. It's a 4 versus 1. Not quite able to shut Highs out of this one entirely, but with 15 seconds to play with and 3 still left alive, it's a bit too much work. DAMWON Kia take a critical round, and they are 1 round away.
DAMWON Kia, to be honest, they've made me a real fan of them, both over Mexico, and they're continuing to perform here. That's been the problem with a lot of APAC teams. We see them at one major, but then they kind of taper off for a while, and we maybe see them 6 months later.
And then you get some new team with a name that you don't.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, someone new here. As FURIA is going to start this one off well, catching Rin.
Kia, but Cyclops are better at the minute. Why is everyone celebrating them? And I was like, they're coming into Sweden. There's no way they'll play as good. You won't see the same DAMWON Kia. And here they are after day 1, nearly 2-0. Honestly, I'm just going to stop talking about teams at this point, it feels like. Next thing you know, I'll be wrong about every prediction going, and it's going to be a miserable time being me.
I'll make your drop. Inside defenses for Sunrise are going to be relatively weak right now.
God.
It's the hold upstairs is the only reason why they won't push in. Coded tries to go full aggression out the doorway, but is caught immediately by Rare as he gets a second and now a third with a beautiful headshot lined up against Woogieman. It's all up to Yas now, although he gets a good headshot as well.
I don't imagine. He sat on the doorway there, tries to go for the spray, but wrong side, unfortunately. Rare with a shutdown. A 4K in the round. And the last one. This one is going to go outside, albeit a little bit late.
He's going to continue as well.
I swear Lenda back at Mexico played a lot of Twitch, and if you ask any of the EU talent, I'm a massive Twitch shill. I think since she's had the changes come in, she's now got 3 drones. Her drones now have the unlimited range on the laser beam. Instead of that piddly bit of string, the run out comes through. Woogie strikes big, and I said maybe they pull back on that aggression. But why would you, when you can net such a critical kill onto Rare?
Yeah, that had to be something that DAMWON was able to figure out for themselves. Woogieman, though, going to get challenged again as Lenda moves into kitchen here, nearly losing his life as he goes down to about 50 HP. Lenda as well, ready for the re-engagement, is going to actually turn that fight back around and take down Woogieman as he survives just a sliver of HP.
And he'll fall over at this point, John. It makes me nervous.
Lenda taking a second out of the fight, though, I think, to focus on drone duties might explain why they would have delayed giving him the boost. If they're getting close to an execute point, as you can see over here towards Aqua, they want to try and chain all 3 of those together as soon as the cooldown goes off. That might be the intention, but to be fair, I'm not even sure if they're going to get a chance to use all 3 of them at this point, seeing as we've only got 45 seconds left on the clock. Yas is ready for the next challenge here, and as well, the Toxic Babes are going to start rolling out over towards Aqua here. Additional pressure working its way in from VIP, so they have to watch out for this. Fantasy going to try to open up a new angle to make this a little bit easier, but it's just not panning out. Yas will go down, but Coded's already exchanged out onto Lenda, so it's just the Aqua push that's all in.
Quiet, 15 seconds, it's do or die right now, Furia. Another juice comes out, Rin lands a shot. It's a double shutdown for Rin. DAMWON Kia with 2 victories on their first day of the Sweden Major. What a way to show up in this group.
DAMWON Gaming, very impressive stuff, topping out their group with absolutely no issues at all. Look at them, thumbs up all around. We're feeling good about ourselves right now, and why shouldn't we with a victory like that? Excellent work coming out from the members of DAMWON Gaming Kia. Coded leading the charge, the sniper on the attack, and the hero on the defense at 12-5 with many other players
in the coming days.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll break this down and round out day number 1 here on the Bravo stream.